Hey everybody, Coach Troy here. Now you can see I'm about to go on a cruise vacation, but there's only one problem. There's been a murder. Right, so I just finished up Hunt a Killer's Dead Below Deck. Now for those of you who don't know, Hunt a Killer is a company that makes murder mysteries. They have a subscription service as well as several ones that are standalones that you can buy in store. This is the third one I've done so far, and let me tell you a little about what I think. This case takes place on a yacht called the Old Thunder, where one of the deckhands is found dead in the sauna. Now, this is initially ruled to be just a tragic accident, but one of the deckhand's friends believes it to be foul play. Now, us being private detectives, we're enlisted to go over the evidence that she's going to be sending to us to figure out what exactly happened. We got to figure out who has the motive, the means, and the opportunity. Problem is, this ship is almost back to port in Miami, so we got a little bit of time to figure out who the killer is. Otherwise, they could easily escape, hop another boat, and be gone, leaving this mystery to be unsolved forever. So going over the evidence we got in this box, plus some computer files that you're going to look up on your phone, we're going to try to figure this one out. Now, there are no spoilers here. I'm not actually going to solve the case today. I already did that. But I'm just going to go over what's in this box, how it plays, and what I think about it. So let's open this sucker up and see what we got. We got a neat map, a part of the Caribbean here. We got the Bahamas, Cuba, Haiti. Now, all these Hunt a Killers usually come with some kind of physical evidence, and this one we got a bracelet that is way too small for me, as well as a flag. And a lot of other physical evidence that's going to be in the forms of notes written down, pamphlets, professional letters with extra details. And another cool thing that Hunt a Killer always does is we got a little lockbox here. Going through this evidence, we're going to find the combination in here somewhere, open up and find even more evidence inside. That's one thing I like that they do that kind of gives it more of that escape room feel. So pouring through all this here, we got to find, secret messages, codes, just putting up times, who, what, where, when, who. Now, first off, looking at everything that we got here, all this evidence, it is, as always, very high quality. Like this map, the pamphlets, the papers, everything is really good. The physical evidence, as I always call it, like the two pieces that come in there that are not, written on. I really like the flag. The bracelet seems a little chintzy, I don't know. They usually got better stuff than this thing right here. And there's a complete lack of newspaper article clippings. Of course, considering that this is a little bit different than a lot of the murders, you're not going to have those. So I guess I can forgive that. But I do love me some newspaper clippings. So as always, the physical presentation, top notch. Now, how well was it written? Now, as you go through this, you really get a sense of these characters. You can feel, you get a feel for their personalities. There was only a few people on the boat, but you get, you really get a sense of who they are. You're only reading about them through the different evidence, so there's that. But I feel they did a good job in getting all their personalities across. Otherwise, the story itself is all right. Not their best one, I don't think, but I do like the difference in location. I can see how there's, definitely some difficulties in writing a story on a ship right there, but at least it makes it nice and secluded. I was entertained by reading about it. I thought that was well done. The actual answer, I just feel I didn't get a good explanation as to why. Like, what was the exact motive there? It just seemed a little bit flimsy. So even though we got the answer right, I felt that wasn't the strongest part of this particular mystery. Now, solving the lock puzzle is always a big thing of mine, something that I enjoy, and I thought they did a good one here. It wasn't too simple. It was a little easy, but not terribly simple. I felt a sense of accomplishment when I was finally able to pop this sucker open. There was one particular puzzle that was just very tedious in solving. You had to solve it over and over and over again, and it was unfortunately, it felt more like a grind, like I was doing homework. Like I already knew how to solve the puzzle, but I just kept having to do it. That wasn't particularly fun. Not a big fan. And then in here, you got your little codes so you can access your online emails that you were getting. You can use your phone for that. Now, I'm not a huge fan of reading things off of my phone, but I can see why they did that. There's a lot of extra text that you're going to have to go through, and there'll be just a lot of extra paper in there. It's just an easier way, and I think it's a better filed way to do it, too. And it made sense. So the way they integrated the tech into this one, I thought they did a good job of that. Now, they do have some online hints you can use as well. I did use 2 hints. I'm not going to lie. Don't judge me. And at the end, you get this nice little news video clip explaining the results. So my pros of this one are going to be, of course, the production value always is very good quality with Hunt a Killer. And I really liked the way the characters were written. I think they did a very good job of giving them all personality. And some of the puzzles were pretty fun. I'm going to knock it a little bit for not being super clear at the end, as well as that tedious puzzle. That's going to knock it down a little bit for me. Still, I did enjoy it. I liked the setting. I thought it was well done, and I would definitely recommend this particular case. But ranking this against the other ones I've done, number 1 is still Death at the Dive Bar. Number 2, Murder at the Motel. And this will be the third one. So I'd say do those ones first, and if you like them and you want to do more, then you can hit up this one as well. So let me know, what do you guys think? Did you do this particular case? How do you think it stacks up against the others? Did you like the story? Did you like the characters? Were we able to solve it? Do you agree with me at all? Anyway, this is Coach Troy. I'll see y'all next time.